Good morning, my YouTube family. It's your boy Troy coming at you with not much to talk about today, but we just gonna talk about something that's I don't know, it's been kind of bothering me a little bit. You know, this is New Year, January 2025, and you know, first off, let me start by saying I don't celebrate holidays, for one. They too commercialized, so I don't celebrate them. I haven't celebrated a holiday in over 20 years, so my kids understand. There's two of them that live with me, my son Troy, my daughter Mariah. She's 12, he's 13. And they already know how it go. They know we don't do holidays. They know they commercialize. I explain situation as best I can as far as why we don't do holidays and what they're about. So today I'm gonna be telling a situation speaking about my mother. You know, my mom, she's about 78, 79, something like that. And she celebrates holidays. I grew up with her and my brother. And we celebrated Christmas, we celebrated Easter, we celebrated Halloween, we celebrated all the traditional holidays that you would celebrate as a kid, so and I enjoyed all holidays, especially going to school. You do the Easter egg hunt. You get to go outside and play and run around and find the Easter eggs and things like that. And so I enjoyed that. I enjoyed Christmas because you ask for certain things, you might have got them. Now, me personally, grew up poor. Didn't have a lot, so didn't expect a lot. You understand? But holidays, I liked them. I enjoyed them because it was different from your normal day. You had something coming, whether it was Thanksgiving, you was going to eat that day. If it was Easter, you was going to eat that day. If it was Christmas, you was going to get a toy, a gift, something. So I grew up, appreciating holidays. And my mother, she used to make Easter baskets for a living. When I was a kid, she would go to the store, she would buy the basket. You go to another store, she would buy the grass and she'd buy the candy, and she would go home and she would make Easter baskets. She would put all the little eggs, the jelly beans, little chocolate bunny, and depending on if it was a boy or a girl, my mother would put certain toys or outfits, things like that in these baskets. So my mother did this for many years, and I can appreciate that because we got baskets for Easter, courtesy of my mama making them, but she would sell them to a lot of people. She would have a couple of them in stores. She would have a couple she just sold to the neighbor, a couple that she might have sold at bingo, might have sold one to the bus driver. So, it was it was pretty profitable, to a certain extent for my mom. She made the Easter baskets. I think she enjoyed making them. I enjoyed watching her making them and helping her make them. Of course, I got to eat a lot of the candy, but my mom made Easter baskets and things like that. She made soap deodorizers, and my mom had a hustle's mentality growing up. So, like I said, we can appreciate the holidays. Now, as I got older, you know, like anybody, holiday ain't what it used to be. You understand? It's not what it was how you grew up, because growing up as a kid, it's all about toys, things like that. When you get older, it ain't about toys. You understand? It might be about socks and ties. It might be about a car or a nice watch. So things change as you get older. And me, as I got older, I just couldn't appreciate Christmas the way I appreciated it as a kid, And for one reason, I turned Muslim of around the age of 30, maybe around 30. And that came about, just by hanging up in Kent, Ohio, around a lot of Muslim people. And so I ain't gonna get into all of that, but that's how I ended up, becoming Muslim, taking my Shahada. And so after becoming Muslim, not after, excuse me, back up, before becoming Muslim, I've read my Quran and studied up on things and talked to a lot of imams and things and other people in the Muslim community. And it was being explained to me about, the holidays, how they commercialize, how they man-made, and how they don't benefit what they're representing. And everything that I've read in my Quran, everything that was being told to me by these Muslim people, it made sense. It added up. So I stopped. I stopped celebrating Christmas. I stopped celebrating Halloween. I stopped celebrating Easter. Any holiday, I let it go. Okay? The only holiday that I've never let go and will continue to support is Thanksgiving. That's it. Because you can always have family come around for some food, conversation. I can honor that any day. All the other holidays can go on. Birthday, it's different. That's the only day that you can really explain to a person. That's the only day that you can prove. So it's the only day we celebrate around me, around here. Your birthday, Thanksgiving, that's about it. So I stopped celebrating holidays after taking my Shahada and becoming Muslim because I understood, holidays, they don't mean nothing. If anything, you're going to be more miserable and disappointed after that holiday than you was before that holiday. So I stopped celebrating them. And up until me taking my Shahada, I celebrated all of them. As a matter of fact, I remember the last Christmas I celebrated. And that was right before me going to Kent, meeting up with these Muslims and learning a different way of life. And so prior to me going, when Christmas came around, I was probably $400 in my pocket. Now, I got a lot of kids. I ain't gonna even be able to run them down to you right now. But I got a lot of kids. And at the time, I had to make sure that I had gifts for this one, this one, this one, this one. And mind you, I'm living in the projects with my girlfriend. Gotta have her a gift, right? So, and I'm a procrastinator. I'm one of them people, I put it off to the last minute. If Christmas on the 25th, I'm going to do my shopping on the 23rd. I'm one of them type people. I work better under pressure. So when the time came, I went and got I went and got the gifts and everything. And I remember when it came to getting her gift, which was my girlfriend, I was down to my last, probably $200. All right, my last. Okay, and let me be clear when I say my last. At the time, I was selling drugs. All right, so had one or two vehicles, ran the streets all day, smoked a lot of weed. Priorities was scrambled, right? They was everywhere. So when I'm in this store, when I'm down to my last, and I'm trying to figure out what to buy her, I couldn't get her what I wanted because money wasn't right. Now I'm in this store in the jewelry section, and I'm looking at everything, ring, watch, bracelet. Everything was expensive. Now, I'm one of them people, I don't like fake things. I don't like bootleg. I like real. If you see me with a watch on, best believe it's real. All right? It ain't got to be gold, but if you see a stone in it, them diamonds. It ain't cubic zirconia. It ain't moissanite. It ain't, I don't play that. I'm just not that type person. I like what I like, and I want to be authentic when I put something on. I don't want to wear no fake. I don't wear Jordans, but if I did, I wouldn't wear no bootleg Jordans. So when I put something on, I want it to be real. All right, my shirt is real. It ain't bootleg. When I put some sneakers on my feet, authentic, not bootleg. Okay, whatever. So when I'm looking at this jewelry, I'm looking at the prices, I'm getting a little depressed, and I'm having a mental conversation with myself inside this store because some of the people I've bought gifts for, they don't deserve it. Okay? And I'm going to just say that straight up. They don't deserve it, but you follow the rhythm of things sometimes. You understand? And since Christmas is about giving gifts, you just get used to getting gifts for who you used to getting gifts for. It don't matter whether they good, they bad, whether they done stole from you or not. It does not really matter. You just so used to doing things a certain way. So when the holidays come around, this is your list of people that you deal with. All right? Even if you don't want to deal with, because you just used to dealing with these people. It's just customary. You understand? In your way of life. So when I'm having this mental conversation with myself in the store about the money I don't have, and I'm getting kind of upset with myself because I don't have to do this. I don't have to buy nobody nothing. But the way that we've been raised and the way that things work out, we're programmed. You understand? So I end up buying her a gift, and I spent my last. When I say listen, when I walked out that store, I might have had $11 in my pocket. Okay, that ain't a good feeling. Now I got all these gifts for everybody, and I know they ain't gonna appreciate them the way I'm giving it. But my job done. And I told myself when I walked out that store, I'm done. I ain't doing this no more. And I'm serious. I had that conversation with myself walking out that store. I'm done. I ain't doing this no more. I quit. And ironically, a few months later, around February or March, I just so happened to start going to camp. My girlfriend moved up there. I started going up there hanging out with her. She was already a Muslim. But after I met everybody up there who was already Muslim, going to the store, the Muslims own the store, you try to buy something, they won't sell it, they just giving it. It was a family to me. And that's what I was looking for. I want to follow y'all. Tell me what y'all done learned. Show me what you know. Teach me. Give me what you got. And that's how it started. That's how it started. From me going into that store, spending all my money on these gifts, I gave up on Christmas and all holidays. But it was specifically Christmas that did it, that set it off. But it applied to all holidays. And so, excuse me. So that's how I've been living ever since. Don't celebrate holidays. They're too commercialized. Now, let me get into it's funny. I'm laughing because I'm having flashbacks, all right? My mama just came over recently, and listen, oh goodness. My mama know I'm Muslim, okay? My mama know my life. My mama know what I do, don't do. She know how I am. She know I'm stubborn. I'm a Gemini, okay? Multiple personalities. I'm set in my own way. And like I said before, my mama's 78, about to be 79 years old. So she's set in her way too. All right? It's one of them you can't teach your old dog new tricks type situation where no matter how much I tell my mama I don't do something or I don't like somebody, my mama still gonna do what she wanna do, and that's just how it is, and I've learned to accept it. Now, I'm gonna tell you how Christmas went at my house. All right? Yeah, you already know, don't celebrate Christmas. Don't celebrate holidays. But my mama around, it is what it is. So even though ain't no tree up in the house or nothing, no streamers, no Christmas music playing, none of that BS. My mama will still come and set the mood. All right. So this is what happened. I'm gonna go back not too far, just a little bit. So my mama called me the beginning of December, all right? And when she called, she called my son. Let me back up. She called my son, little Troy. And he came in my room and he told me, Grandma just called me. She said she gonna come over in a few days. She gonna call you to come get her. I just said, okay. Because my mama did this a few times, all right? And don't come through. So when he said it, I kind of took it like, yeah, whatever. All right. So say a week go by. A week, about 7 days. She called me. Answer the phone. Short conversation, but long story short, she said, I'm coming over in a few days. I was going to be up there last week, but I was waiting for the maintenance man to come down to the apartment to fix the stove. Yada, yada. Okay. All right, Ma. Get off the phone. Week go by, don't hear from her. I would say 10 days, she called me. Yeah, I'm still coming. I'm just waiting for such and such. Another story. Okay, Ma. Another 10 days go by. 7, 8 days. So she called again. Yeah, I was coming. I'm still coming. I'm just another excuse. By this time, I'm getting frustrated because you my mama, all right? You ain't, keep it real with me, all right? If you coming, you coming. If you ain't, you ain't. But don't tell me you coming and have me mentally prepared for you when you don't come. You understand? And don't keep doing it over and over again because now you drawing a pattern and I'm going to look at that pattern. And then when you do decide you going to come, oh my goodness. So my mama finally called me again now. The 25th, she called me. All right. I was calling you. You can come get me now. I got the kids gifts and this and that. All right, Ma, I'm on my way. Now, mind you, I ain't spoke to her beginning of December. Right? She's supposed to be coming. It's now December 25th, and she ready for me to come get her. So I go get her. Tell Troy, come on, we're going to get your grandmama. Now, I should have took my truck, but I ended up taking my little car, a little gas saver, little stick. Take the little car. It's just going to get her. But I should have known how my mama is. My mama, even though I don't celebrate holidays, even till this day, she'll call me on Christmas Eve or on Christmas, and I got to go down there to get whatever she done got for my kids, for me, for the dog, whatever. So I'm always expecting to hear from her, always expecting gifts of some sort, right? We go down there. Now, my mom only stayed not even 5 minutes away. She stays downtown, all right? We get in the car, we drive down there, and we probably sitting outside 15 minutes before she come out. My mama's slow. My mama's slow. So when she come out, she got a bag, pretty big. One of them. And I tell Troy, go help your grandmama. He go grab the 2 bags. He come back to the car. Now she on her way back on the elevator, go back upstairs to her apartment to get some more stuff. He done came outside. He done put the 2 bags in the back. He climbed back in the back seat. Now we waiting for her to come back down. I done listened to about 5, 6 songs. It's probably another 10, 12 minutes. She come back downstairs. She got another Oh my goodness. Bag, a bin, another bag. My mama had so much stuff, she filled up the whole back seat of my car to the point my son couldn't even get in. Do you hear me? He had the. Oh man. Oh, shout out to my mom. This boy, man, it's damn near like playing Tetris for him to get in his back seat. He managed to get in. All right, I'm just gonna just leave it there. He managed to get in the car barely. I thought I was going to come back and get him after I dropped her in the gift shop. So he get in the car, right? We come back to the house. We come in the house. Uh, my daughter upstairs in the room. She don't know what's going on. So we come in the house. We put everything in my game room. The room I'm in right now, and there's a table in the front. We put the stuff on the table, put some stuff on the floor, and I know my mama kind of anxious to give stuff out, pass stuff. I'm ready to go upstairs, sit down, smoke me a blunt, but let's go on and get this out the way because I already know. Now, before we even walked in the door of my house, while we unloading the car, and Troy put the first two bags on the porch, I made sure I'm in back of them. All right, well, my mama's still trying to get out the car. I get to her, but I got to get to Troy, get in his ear. So while he on the porch, walking up the steps, walking on the porch, I'm behind him, and I'm in his ear like, hey, don't be expecting no PlayStation 4 games, all right? Don't be expecting no Jordans. Understand, nothing on that caliber. Because I want him to have his guards up. Now he 13. He know how his grandmama is, but he don't know. So, and I told him this because I grew up with this lady. I know what she bringing to the table. I know what kind of gifts she getting. I know. So I just wanted to give him a little hands up. Hands up. All right. So I say that to him. Open the door. We come in the house. Set the stuff on the floor. Now he's standing right here. Okay. I'm over. I'm over there. My mama right there, right next to me. So she talking. I done spent a lot of money on y'all gifts, and it's like my mama got a recording in her pocket, and she play that every year, cause she say that all the time. I spent a lot of money on these. So my mama bent down and she pulling stuff out the bag. And I'm first. I'm right there. I got this for you. And got this. And my mama start pulling out stuff. And man, you know what? Hold up. All right. Just had to step away real quick. I wasn't going to even do it, but I'm gonna give you a little example, all right, of what my mama passing out for Christmas. So she came up with my gifts. You know, I'm a Pittsburgh Steelers, I wouldn't say fan. I watched the game when I was probably 5 years old. I liked the colors of their uniforms. And ever since then, my mama, I guess any chance she gets, she gonna buy me some Pittsburgh. But let me be clear, could care less about Pittsburgh Steelers, all right? I could care less. So my mama, she come up, first thing she come up with is for me. Now, is this. She come up with a little, what you would call it, backpack, whatever. Now, I have, no lie, these I probably got about 3 of these, but I do carry something like this around on a daily basis. I mean, I've been carrying around my bag, I would call it, it's like this, but it's a name brand. It don't got no Pittsburgh logo. As a matter of fact, it's Adidas. Okay, I carry my Adidas bag on me, put it on my back like that, and I'm going about my business. And I've been doing that for almost 4 years. All right, almost 4 years I've been carrying my Adidas bag every single day. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Every day. Okay? So, it ain't no new trend. Ain't no fanny pack type person. Ain't one of them purses or ain't one of them type dudes, all right? But I carry my Adidas bag with me for years. But, subject. This is what my mama gave me. My mama, she know I carry my bag. And I got probably 3 or 4 of these purses upstairs just hanging in my closet because I'm not going to use it. I'm not. For one, you see that shiny suit material is just, no. But this is what she got for me. And I know some of y'all thinking, well, it's a thought that count. That's true. That is true. Okay? It is a thought that count. But I thought I told my mama I don't celebrate Christmas and I don't want no gifts. My mama already know that. So that's the thought that should have counted. All right? So that's the first thing she gave me. That now, this is probably the best gift, because if you knew my mama, you would understand why I said that. Okay? And this is the next thing she gave me. All right? Let me see if I can style this one for you. A little seat fold. I don't know. But yeah, this is the other thing that my mama gave me for Christmas. What I'm gonna do with it? Nothing. Nothing. I ain't gonna do nothing with it. Not gonna use it. Do I know somebody who could use it? No. So, man. All right. Now, it's a whole, but listen, when I say it was a back seat full of stuff earlier, I ain't exaggerating. I just ain't gonna show you everything because I shoulda. I shoulda. Because y'all would have had the best laugh of the year. But I threw everything out. I threw it all away. All right? And the reason why I threw it all away is because didn't nothing wasn't nothing worth keeping. And two, I'm jumping around a little bit, but I called my daughter down, Mariah. She came downstairs. She sat right here where I'm sitting. My mama passed her a couple things that she got for her. First three things she passed her couldn't fit her. She passed her some pants, top. My daughter, 12 years old. The pants was a large. The top was a large. My daughter probably weighed 100 pounds, maybe 112, slim. My mama then brought her grown woman's clothes. My mama then brought her a big, heavy Santa Claus. It's just things she couldn't use. You understand? My mama, like I said, that's why I threw everything away. My mama stayed for 2 days. And when I dropped my mama off, I came back and I put all that stuff in the trash. Other than the two things I showed you. This dog bowl. Now, you see this dog bowl, all right? Okay, you see how deep this is. Okay, you see that? I have a dog who is King Corso mix. Cane Corso, whatever, but you know what I'm talking about? Big dog. You know, something that your kids can ride on. What is alright. Well, and this container, I don't know, it's for Avengers, and I ain't throw this away. I figured, I'm gonna put blunt roaches in it, fill it up. But oh man, give me a second. Put this away. But yeah, that's what my mama gave out for Christmas. I really don't know what else to say, but my mama, she mean well. This ain't a video bashing my mom. Now that ain't what this is. This is a video showing you how my mom thinks. This is a video showing you expect the unexpected sometimes. When it comes to holidays, be grateful that you're alive. Be grateful that you have family. Be grateful that you can maneuver through life and make choices. You're not locked down, and just be appreciative of one another. I appreciate my mom, but once again, I done told my mama, we don't celebrate holidays. We don't want gifts. We don't want nothing for Christmas. We want December 25th to come and to go. All right? Just like December 24th, just like December 26th. It's just another day. That's it. We ain't going to treat it no differently. We ain't going to treat nobody no differently. Every day is the same day as the last. That's it. Every day. So my mama bought us gifts that we couldn't use. And the last thing that I didn't mention, they all came from Goodwill. Every last one of them. Everything I showed you came from Goodwill. Now, I don't want nobody to jump in the comments and cuss me out because I love Goodwill. All right? I grew up poor, grew up without a lot, grew up without a little. So a lot of my clothes came from Goodwill Salvation Army, so I can appreciate Goodwill. As a matter of fact, I love Goodwill till this day. My kids love Goodwill. But I wouldn't buy my kids no gifts from Goodwill. Used gifts. My mama brought stuff that was battery operated, that still had old dead batteries in it, that still had acid spilling out. Just not safe. All right. So yeah, I threw everything in the trash. Everything. And I had to make this video just to show people, because I'm sure that some of y'all have beautiful Christmas. I'm pretty sure there's some people out there that wish the word Christmas was never made up. All right, so yeah, I get it. Okay, but this is just a video just to show y'all how some people celebrate holidays. So how some people deal with holidays. All right. So that's my experience with Christmas. And next year, I'll be back with another video. But the only difference, I will give you footage of my mama coming to my house. My mama bringing out the gifts. And I will also show you footage of me driving down there going to get my mama. So when she come out her door, you will see the original bag lady in effect. All right? It's your boy Troy. Be what you were born to be, not what you become. If you like this video, subscribe, give it a thumbs up. If you don't like it, give it a thumbs down. But do one or the other. All right? Peace.